Charlie Effie Fox is
Oh,
now
there we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a fantastic day, a most fantastic Sunday. Hello, Charlie the Fox. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having the most wonderful day. Also, hello, Moon. I see you jamming around right over there. I hope you're having the most wonderful day as well. Hi. How are you? All right. So today, I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of news this week that happened, especially with the Game Awards. Did you guys see the Game Awards? How many of you guys watched the Game Awards? Just want to know. Just out of curiosity, I'm good. How are you? It's the Sunday. It's Sunday. We gotta talk about what happens on the week. So there's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff. I didn't. You didn't? Well, to be honest with you, if you remember E3, it felt like exactly like that, guys. It felt like that. I mean, were there awards? Yes, there were, and there was a lot of ones that I honestly feel like they were deserved 100%. Unfortunately, with the rewards or awards that were given, the reward for the award was some people got salty over that. Yeah, there's a lot of people salty over that stuff right now. It's kind of it's like, oh boy, they're just upset because their content creator didn't win. It's like, oh boy, it's turning into like what is it? Football? You know, when the one team doesn't win, you know, they start going on a crusade. I honestly feel like we're getting to that point where it's going to be like that for like the game of the year or anything in particular. But also including that, they also had the you know, VTuber awards too that actually came out with hosted by Fillion and Shy Lily. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch that though. But I did see the aftermath of it, though. I'll just say this: I think people got upset at Hololive because yeah, there's always something going on. I will say that. Just oh boy, it's I'll be honest with you. This whole week that has passed has been something. It's been something with all the awards going on. I'm honestly surprised, but not really, that you know, Black Myth Wukong didn't get Game of the Year. It was like Astrobot. I mean, it was a very close call though. Like, I know people were talking about Astrobot. I know a lot of, you know, you guys were talking about Astrobot, and I should give it a try. I need to give it a try at some point later on. But I honestly felt like Black Myth Wukong would have won that. But you know, I mean, that one actually had more player numbers on day one on Steam. I think it had a lot more, like, on Twitch feed, had more views for the longest time compared to Astrobot. So I don't know about that, but they all looked really good. So it was kind of a hard decision right there. Very hard decision on that one. But let's go on to more of the pressing news. I just wanted to talk about that though, right there. It's kind of crazy stuff going on with the awards and all that. I'm kind of glad that I got an award. I awarded myself, you know, like the that meme right there where you just give yourself. I awarded myself of being not as stupid as I was last year award. I've gotten that award 3 times in a row. I'm on the streak. Woo. I'm on the streak. I haven't broken it. No one hasn't taken it from me yet. Let's go. They don't have that award on any of the awards that they've given out. And the chat has gotten the award as of least horny chat. I might take it. No, you can't take it. It's mine. You guys got the least horny chat of any streamer out there 3 years in a row. So that's good. That's my award to you guys. And no, that does not mean you guys are going to have to start doing that again. You're like, no, yay, non-horniness. Yeah, you guys got an award. There you go. Hang on. As I just reach over like the computer and proceed to strangle one of you out. I mean, I'll put an award on you. I mean, what? Huh? Here, take this award. And apple pie. There you go. You get an award and an apple pie. Let's fucking go. I honestly feel like that's good enough as a word though for me. Yeah, pie. Yeah, you get pie. You all get some pie. Least horny chat. Most say-soist out of all other chats. Guys are on the streak. Good job. Keep it up. At least until I see like more people being horny, then you guys broke it. Chat will be devastated on that. I know they will, 100%. I will be devastated too because you guys were on a streak. I would be definitely most disappointed. But there was also like ones in particular that came with the award, so that was actually kind of happy about. I know a lot of people were actually kind of hoping it doesn't get an award. I don't know why. Even though it did really good, I kind of like the movie. It's one of those like mature movies. If you guys are familiar, I like Deadpool, and they had that Deadpool Wolverine. I don't know if you guys watched that or even had the chance to watch it, but I would highly recommend watching it though. They actually did get nominated for, what was it? Nomination for, it was a nomination actually. I know they did get an award for that too, but the nomination was for cinematic and box office achievement, which actually, I you know, they did come back. Yeah, they did come back. Like, it went up. Unfortunately, with Marvel's new Deadpool Wolverine, it went back down because they had who was it, like Crane? I don't know. My cat says hi. She's being clingy. Be clingy. Be more clingy. Demand the food. Demand the food. Do not let them tell you say no. Do not let your dreams be dreams, yeah. That is what I say. That is what I say. Oh, there you go. Get that going right there. Just gotta make sure everything's 100% on my end. Also gotta make sure this is actually plugged in because I don't think it's reading it right now. It's crazy. Sometimes this thing works and sometimes it doesn't work. So it's being a baka right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely being a baka. Oh yeah, it's definitely being a baka. I think my oh boy, I think the thing might have actually broke. Oh boy. Oh no. Ooh yeah, I cannot access. Huh. That's weird. I can't access my Steam. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good, chat. I can't access my stuff anymore. Oh no. Yeah, like for some reason, I don't think it's OBS. Hang on. You know what? Worst case scenario comes in. You know what you get? I wonder if it's like the Twitch integrated throwing system. No, I'll shut down Opera too. You know, we'll turn off the Twitch integrated throwing system. It might be that. Oh yeah, it was that. There we go. It was that. Okay, so Twitch integrated throwing system is going to be turned off right now. Apparently it's been acting kind of sus lately, so I don't know what's going on with that. So I just closed that so we can get that moved over. What does that do? Allows you to throw stuff at me. It's like a tracking. Though it's not the best one. I honestly feel like VTube Studio needs to do that next after they did the other stuff. Because there's less stuff I have to run and have all these programs on. It's just all integrated in one. But let's get into the craziness right now. Oh, I just got an alert. What happened? Oh. Okay. I guess I might have done something else on top of that. Oh boy. But let's get into the little talk show that we have right now. There we go. Oh my god, I'm super small too. I guess I gotta close that too. Oh no, I did close that actually. That might be why. Schmo. I'm pocket size. I'm fun size. Let's go cause some mischief, chat. Let's overthrow the French government. I just kid. We're not doing that. Oh, actually, I lied. We already did that. I mean, what? 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 Huh? What? What happened? We didn't do anything. I'm just right here, just vibing along, just vibing. But yep, the cast and crew of Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine for their global nomination for Cinematic Box Achievement. I was not surprised when they got that though. But I was talking about the other stuff though. Unfortunately, well, there is a good thing that came from this. Unfortunately, had a bad thing. That was that Crane movie that came out. You know, it's so, if you guys didn't know, it's a Spider-Man movie, but without Spider-Man. I know what you guys are thinking. Why should I watch that if there's no Spider-Man in it? If you think I had something to say to that, I honestly feel like, you know, like you guys were kind of hoping for something that was not going to be there, which was Spider-Man. How does that happen? That's a good question. That's what I want to know too. I'm still waiting for the answer. I asked, but I didn't get an answer. So, yeah. Spooberman, nope. Yep, nope. Nope, none of that. Unfortunately, there is no Spider-Man on that one right there. But they did get this though. They got this though. Because I don't know if you guys saw that, and I know it was last minute because I saw this too. It was crazy. I love spiders. Yeah, but apparently someone there didn't like spiders. Let me see, where is it? I think it was under here too. I'm in Australia, so we have a bunch. Oh boy. Oh no. They also got a new, like, you know, this going on right now too. They got all of this stuff. See if I can find it. They had that Crane movie came out. Oh man. It's crazy. It's crazy that, and then like, oh yeah, the Agatha one. I'll be honest with you, I don't know why Agatha got nominated. I like, no one really watched it. I don't think anybody I know watched a full season of it. I honestly feel like no one did. And everybody I've known, they don't. They have not watched it. I honestly feel like it's not there. I'm trying to remember who it was though. Crane. See, like, it's not even popping up on here too. That's the funny part. Here, we'll do this. Ignore the background. I don't even know how to spell it. Is that one? Nope. I forgot what that was though. But I did see that though. I did see something on that. I thought that was kind of crazy. That, you know, they had like a lot of stuff that got nominated, a lot of the good stuff like Deadpool and Wolverine, and then it's nope. Nope. It kind of sucks though. I saw that too, and I forgot to save it. Yeah. Oh well. I tried. I'm stupid still. I'm still stupid. But I'm not as stupid though. What time is it for you? 3 in the afternoon. 3 in the afternoon. Let's go on to the next part that we have for a little talk. So Ludwig is officially returning to Twitch after 3 years while being on YouTube. Absolutely insane that Ludwig is actually coming back. I'll be honest with you. When I saw Ludwig come back, and I was like, wait, I know this guy. I know this boy. I know this. This is my favorite white boy. Well, one of them. I was just joking. Josh was like, oh my god, Sin, really? Hey, look, he came back, and he actually came back in a way that I was not anticipating it, and that was on Connor's stream, and I was like, wait, what? Is that Ludwig? But he's on YouTube. Wait a minute. Something right here. But yep, Ludwig is back on Twitch after 3 years on YouTube. I honestly feel like people need to actually, like, you know, look at that and think like, maybe I should leave YouTube. Nah. I honestly feel like multi-platform streaming is probably more preferred. I think Ludwig has actually realized that, because I know they have like these contracts. It's like, you are not allowed to get more money, and you're going to stick with us. We'll give you some of that money, but you know, you could get more. Trust me, bro. You can get more. But we want you. Only you. With us. I think it's not working well right now because YouTube is kind of having a little bit of issues going on with Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul. Yeah, not looking too good. Not looking too good on that, especially like with the Mr. Beast stuff. That always keeps on going up even more. Crazy too that Connor was talking with who was it? Chris Abroad. I don't know if you guys know who Chris Abroad is. You know, was talking with him on. They were both talking, and Mr. Beast came up, and then Logan Paul and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, oh boy, man, back into the fire pits we go, chat. Back into the fire pits we go yet again. Crazy stuff that what came out from that. I honestly didn't even know he got interviewed by the news. I think that's their national news in Japan, talking about what Logan Paul did, and then they kind of went into Mr. Beast and KSI and all this stuff that happened with that right there. So it just went right there. He did make a really good points on it, not gonna lie, like about like rewarding essentially bad behavior. I feel like this is why probably another reason why Ludwig came over to Twitch and is either probably doing multi-platform streaming or just going straight back into Twitch. Mainly for the fact that you know, they're very close. So I honestly feel like that might be a thing right there. I don't know how many of you guys might think that's my little tinfoil hat theory. I got a tinfoil hat on right now. Chopped butter is not actually made out of butter. It's made out of butts. That is not the tinfoil hat talking. That is the catnip. On other bits, Marvel Rivals. They said it has passed 10 million players in just 3 days, which is absolutely insane. An outstanding, you know, achievement that honestly was very predictable. You know who else didn't predict the chat? I think you guys know who. Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch. Overwatch got very how should I say salty that their players left, and the choice words that I could probably describe coming from them in one word is the audacity. They're just angry just looking at them. Yep. Yeah. They're like, the audacity, taking our like 10 million players after we enslaved them and took the money from them and milked them for everything we got. The audacity of these people coming in and giving them a game that they wanted. The audacity. Ugh. I'm sorry. Hey, look, you get to play as Iron Man, you get to play as Spider-Man, and you want to know who's going to play as? Look at all these people right here. You got Rocket, you got Loki, bro. How dare they make a good game? Exactly, that is exactly how they went. How dare they make a good game? The audacity. We have made the same product twice. One, we worked good at the golden age, where there was nothing out there. Except the other one, but we don't talk about that one. Just like, you know, that one was a cheap imitation. We are the real one. We are the real one. Marvel Rivals comes along. Everyone leaves. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it happens. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't need to make the game twice, and then realize like, oh shit, we made the same game twice. No shit. They literally made Overwatch and Overwatch 2, which was no difference. There really was no difference whatsoever. The fact that you can still play Overwatch 1 with Overwatch 2 players was just like, okay, so huh? What? Just let the thinking wheels go for a minute. I don't know why they needed to do that, but they did the same thing twice. And you know, chat, you do the same thing twice in a row, is not going to like appeal to a lot of people. However, Marvel's Rivals comes in, has a big change up the formula, and look at that. We get Iron Man, we get Spider-Man, we get Loki, and you know who else we get? We get Venom right here. Goddamn right. You know what else you get? A shark. You also get Wolverine too. You get a lot. Like, people were just like, super hyped about it. Marvel Rivals has passed 10 million. Essentially, this is the meme right here. Marvel Rivals has passed 10 million for 3 days. Essentially how it is. Yeah. Overwatch, the developers are not very happy about this, and they're saying like a lot of they're basically trying to find like anything at this point to say they're copying from us. I'm pretty sure you guys know like what is it? Widowmaker from Overwatch, you know, from the not our 34 section right there, not that one. I'm talking about the character from in game, not that one. No, not the off the one in game. You're like, oh, but I don't know the one in game. I know the one from those places. Dirty Mind. No, don't. Shh, quiet. I'm talking about the one in the game. So they were trying to find that one, and see if there was anything to find with like Widowmaker. And they found one. I honestly feel like they were really trying hard when they did that, because they're saying that Widowmaker and Black Widow are essentially the same character, because their movements are the same. It's like you can be inspired by their movements, but like, okay, how many of you guys watch like Marvel? You know, like I think a lot of people have seen Marvel and all that, like all the Marvel movies with Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson and all that. I think a lot of people know that character has been there for a very long time, and unfortunately, the people from Overwatch, you know, the developers, did not know that that has been there since Overwatch. It's actually been there before the 2000s. Insane. They are in shell shock right now, chat. They have found out that that character and Thor and all these other characters that have the same type of, you know, what they're trying to claim is what they are and all that have are stealing from their game that they've made. And yeah, no, they got like a lot of them got ratioed like straight up by community notes on X or Twitter. I prefer to call them Twitter. I've watched some. You're not allowed to watch those. You can't watch those. You can't watch the not safe for work stuff, chat. You can't watch it. No. Yeah, so they're trying to throw everything at the wall, and it's not sticking. It's kind of just it at best. I'd say it's kind of just pathetic. Disrespect my man Elon Musk. I know Elon Musk. We're the ones that work together to give everyone their check mark, so I can get essentially the internet stone. I'm coming for you next, Twitter, or not Twitter, Twitch after Twitter, which is now X right now. I actually didn't know about the name change, so that was news to me. Already got the memes on my side. Don't fuck with me. But yeah, nah, it's not looking too good for like Overwatch developers right now, because they're really trying to find anything that sticks at the wall, and it's not sticky. It's not sticky at all. On the next set of news that popped up into my feed, and I was kind of like, whoa, what the heck is this right there? Advertisers are expressing concern around Twitch and their current policies that have how should I say it without it being it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna say it. So every time that something happens, especially to VTubers or any kind of content creator that's doing the right thing, they're like, oh my god, the audacity of these people having fun. That's essentially going to be the running theme right now. It's going to be the audacity. The audacity of these people having fun and connecting with other people and talking about funny stuff and having fun. Ban them. Do not bring them back in for another day. Not, you know what? 9. 2-day ban. They had extra fun. 2 days the ban. 2 times the ban now. Banned. Yeah, exactly. That's them. Ban. This person talking about something that should not even be talked about, because even I can't say it though, but it's kind of you know, those kind of stuff. You know what? I like that guy's thinking, or this girl's thinking. You know what? Bring them in. We need to speak to them in person. It's not a ban. Something far more greater. Yes. Yes, all that stuff. It's all coming together. Haha. Yeah. No, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah. I mean, they had a lot of stuff happen. I think you guys know that I'm pretty sure Moist Critical talked about that too. You know how you guys saw the thing with the swimsuit thing and you know, these beautiful people coming in and then they just put the cameras doing like almost a surgical procedure on the butt. In the butt. I'm pretty sure you saw that right there. That's honestly probably close enough as it could be. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I'm kind of afraid about that though, but yeah, no, that's and then the other stuff too that was more political. Honestly, feel like that shouldn't be in here, especially on the gaming platform because it's a gaming platform. But yeah, it's kind of getting hit really hard now with the apocalypse because that's what's going on with advertisers. Advertisers seeing this and they're like, "Ooh, okay, I'm gonna take this money and I'm gonna go over, like right there. I will be back. Trust me. I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. Okay, I'll be back." Just goes out the door, doesn't come back. That's exactly what they did. They said they'll be back. They didn't come back. So now yeah, it's bad for the ads on Twitch. Fortunately, there is an ad coming up in 8 seconds, so can't wait to get my 2 cents worth of ads from this. Yeah, it's crazy. I get 2 cents. Let's go. I just kid. We're not getting 2 cents. I'll be honest with you. We ain't going to get any cents. 2 cents. Yeah, I'm like 2 cents rich as everything goes up by like quadruple the amount. Stonks. Also panic button. There's also that. YouTube side though, you guys should be okay. There's no ads yet. There are no ads yet. Let's see how this goes. There's a masqueto on my phone. Kill the phone. But yes, this is not looking too good though, because yeah, people who did get like these amounts, yeah, it's not doing too good. I mean, this is coming from someone who's a small content creator. I mean, it doesn't really bother me all that much. More of this is just like a hobby, and I get to talk to you guys and just see, hey, I'm just curious on how you guys like see this as well as I see this too. Especially when it comes to new games too, or like anything like that. I'm just downright curious most of the time. So this is not looking too good though for Twitch. I like the way that, and this was completely random right there. We talked about Ludwig coming back to Twitch, and then Twitch getting hit with like the ad issues. So insane, absolutely insane. Why do ads never pop up for you? You know, I've noticed too on some places, and this is like on my phone most of the time. Well, not so much anymore, but my phone on when I play YouTube videos, you know how YouTube has a lot of ads going on. If you watch it like on a PC and all that, you just watch it on your phone, you get no ads. Now I'm starting to get them. I think that's where all the advertisers went. That and the game of the year, because they also had that AI thing that came out. That was not pretty cool. I honestly don't like that. I don't know if you guys know that cat AI generated video game that has AI captions on it that was actually scanned and actually verified as artificial intelligence generated description. Yep. It was on the Game of the Year awards as a trailer. And you guys saw my tweet on that too. The money's good. They're gonna take it. Also, didn't know YouTube thing was Supreme for years. I had it the whole time. My dad, I had it the whole time. Yeah. Same for Spotify Premium. I know there's a Spotify Premium, and I know there's been a YouTube Premium. I just never actually wanted to get YouTube Premium, just because everything goes up. Also, I noticed YouTube Premium is also going to get screwed over again, because oh no, not Premium, but YouTube TV. Yeah, the price is going up by like, what is it, like $30 or something like that. It's gonna be more expensive. It's like, yeah, and it's like, and you know what the funny part is for a lot of the stuff that's going up, especially online when it comes to subscription services, to justify why the thing's gone up, inflation. That's it. That's the excuse. I mean, generally speaking, the way that you would probably curve inflation is making things a little bit more cheaper. But what do I know? I'm just a cat on the internet. And not just any cat, a lion. I'm an attack catto. Meow. Other bits of little things that popped up this weekend and this weekend and last week. The TV anime of Genshin Impact. It's going to be animated by the same studio that did Demon Slayer. Yeah, they're doing an anime and it's these people. Let's fucking go. Let us fucking go. I actually didn't think they'd do that. I heard about it. I was thinking, there's no way they're going to do an anime on that right there. I heavily doubt it. But yes, they actually are. Fortunately, though, but I mean, I don't know how you want to see it. Unfortunately, or fortunately, you know, they're going to do the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle first. Because this is where everyone's currently working on right now. And they're trying to get this done. And then they're going to be transitioning over to a Genshin Impact anime. Now, again, that's how I said, like, take it as you will. Like, if you were a big fan of Demon Slayer, but you're not so much of a Genshin Impact fan, you're probably going to be like, yes. Now, if you're vice versa, you prefer Genshin Impact, and you're not really much of a Demon Slayer kind of person, you're probably like, this is the worst news you've ever heard of your whole weekend, I should say. So, I mean, that's why I said it's going to take it. Now, if you like both of them, you're probably like, bro, I'm eating well tonight. Yeah. So it's going to have like 3 different like outcomes on that. It's Monday for me. Oh boy, man, that's going to be it's an interesting Monday. Oh yeah, because you guys are Australia. You guys are like a day ahead. Yeah, so if it's probably like either a good Monday, bad Monday, or you're like, oh dude, I'm eating well this whole week right now. Oh boy, this is the best Monday I've ever had. They're working on a new Demon Slayer movie, Infinity Castle. Oh my god. And you want to know what I'm getting? Oh my god, I'm getting Genshin Impact anime too. I'm eating well. I don't have school. I'm in school for all this. Oh yeah, a lot of schools are out for the holidays right now, college and all that. Actually, a lot of places are out for the holidays when it comes to education. Fortunately, I have the American education. I mean, I just heard it's officially a thing, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, yep. That's what I'm looking forward to. I actually like both of them. I played Genshin Impact, the game. I just had to stop it though because it's a gacha. I can't afford it. I'm poor. I still like it. It's still good, but yeah, no, it gets too taxing, you know. I'm a proud free-to-play player. Let's fucking go, man. Yeah, and this is the part I want to talk about. This is probably now going to be the segment right now. As we'll go a little bit more into this. And this is Meanwhile on the internet. Meanwhile, on the internet, YouTube TV is increasing its price to $83 a month, doubling what it was in 2019. Yep, you heard me right. They doubled it. To curb the inflation, they're increasing the prices. How many of you guys have YouTube TV? I honestly feel like not that many people had it. Also, I'm surprised people pay for that. I'm also surprised it's still a thing since 2019. Honestly, didn't think it'd get this far. What year is it? Oh, 2024. Oh, it's going to be 2025. Wow, it lasted like... Damn, actually wasn't... I'll be honest with you, I didn't anticipate it to stay... Man, they really were coping to keep this thing alive. $83 a month. Who's going to pay for this? I honestly, like, unless you're like, you know, you're sitting like on a fat stack of cash, I don't think anyone's going to be paying for this. 100%. Would anyone want to pay $83 just for YouTube TV? I mean, I honestly don't think anybody has it. I honestly feel like if anyone has it now, they're probably going to be like, oh, what the heck is this press in my pocket? What the hell? What the hell is this? Get this shit off of me. Ah. They just throw the bill out the window after they pay it, and then there goes the subscription. Yeah, so a lot of people have already started leaving, YouTube TV. That is how you combat inflation, apparently, chat. You make the prices so unaffordable that you'll make people leave. Stonks. Wait, hang on, we're not making stonks? Oh shit, we're not making stonks. That's probably YouTube right now. On their TV program. I'm so surprised it lasted this long. YouTube TV lasted longer than I actually gave it credit for, which is kind of crazy. I was going to do the joke, but you know what? I'll do that joke right now. YouTube TV lasted longer than Concord. And despite a lot of people not really caring about it. I mean, both people didn't really care about it. But YouTube TV outlived Concord. I had to do that one last time because people keep talking about it. I keep seeing my feed about it. It's like, oof. That's sad. I mean, I feel like YouTube TV should just go 100%. Like, come on. You got like all... You guys know I'm not a big fan of subscriptions, but like, why do you have to pay for YouTube TV and you have to pay for like the Amazon Prime, video, and then you have to pay for like Hulu? Then you got to pay if you're, if like Disney Plus, like you got that. So now you got like 4 different bills you got to pay, and just so you can watch the stuff that you want to watch, but you can't watch it on the other ones. What? Who wanted that? Why did we want that? How come you guys can't talk this stuff over like gentlemen? And no, not the gentlemen like in like the 1800s right there, where they have to go like, we'll talk about this like gentlemen. They each have a revolver on their hands. They go walk the other way and then they just go bang, turn around really quick. Not that kind of gentleman. I mean, to talk about, we're more civilized. We have technology. We have memes. We don't need to go back down to that path in history. So I feel like we're getting there, which is concerning. It's interesting. If you guys ever want to live through history, there you go. It's still concerning. Meanwhile, on the internet, Pokemon TCG has put in their new card, the Mythical Island. Yeah, you get Mew. Not Mewtwo. You get Mew. All I can say to this is, to the other 3 cards that I'm still trying to work on, I don't want to play with you anymore. Drop some like, from like Woody. Toy Story. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry right there, you other 3 existing vanilla booster packs. We got a new pack in town. You know what they have that actually got my attention? And let's see if it plays it. They obviously got Mew. But they have a special form on the Eevee set. Though the artwork looks fire. I know people are going to be like, but the lore though, Sin. The lore. Have you ever heard of the lore of the water type evolution of Eevee? Yes, I have. I wish I didn't. You know who you are that kept spamming that in the comments every now and then. You know who you are. We didn't need to know it. We definitely did not need to know it. But thank you. It's going to suck though for a lot of people who didn't get the other ones. And they're still working on them. I am unfortunately in that section of the player base. Yeah. Meanwhile, on the internet, McDonald's revealed a Squid Game meal, which the customers can enter to win a 100K giveaway. If they can compete, the challenge that they did, yeah. For those that fail, they will be shot. They will be shot. They'll be taken to the back and executed. They failed. They will not be happy while they eat their Happy Meal anymore. They are done. And they did that to curb inflation. You're welcome. That is how you look. You see, YouTube TV. See, that is how you do something. That is how you curb in the inflation right there. McDonald's got the right plan, guys. I'm just joking. Don't do that. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. I'm not being told like that right now by someone right now that is holding a weapon to me right now. I'm not saying that now because of that. Yeah, no. Just kill people. Easy. Yeah. No, it's better than draining their wallets. Just do that. Yeah. There you go. See, look, McDonald's got the right idea. I mean, they don't have the right idea. They're not going to do something like that once you go in a giveaway and lock you in a room with like 50 other contestants and you know, have Ronald McDonald just looking at you, looking down, and just like, yes, we're getting that money now. Yeah. I was trying to do the Meat Canyon voice. Trying to do that right there, as you know, like Ronald McDonald's doing that. Yeah, Raider Ronald McDonald. Yes, worship him. If not, you will be taken to the back and disposed of. It's crazy that a lot of people are doing this right now. God dang it, man. Can I just eat the cookie? I'd rather just eat the cookie. I'll make that shape in probably like in a few hours, you know, give or take. Cookie. Yeah, I'll take the cookie. I'll take that. I don't know how I feel about that though. It's kind of scary right there. It's gonna suck if a kid actually were to it'd be like, Mom, Dad, I want that Squid Game Happy Meal. Like, okay, I'll get you one of those. And then just like out of nowhere, they're just thrown into the same thing like the Squid Games are just like, I just wanted a Happy Meal. What's going on? Cut the cookie. Cut the cookie. Cut the cookie. You're like, You just think about like a kid going through that right there. Just think of that, bro. That kid is going to have one hell of a backstory, like straight up when he gets older. The lore is going to be intense on that kid. I was like, kids by cookie. Yep, dude, that's exactly how. A lot of people were thinking that too. It's crazy. I kind of like that. It's funny. But McDonald's got the right idea, guys. Best way to curb inflation? Just do this. Take a page. Squid Games. There you go. Problem solved. I mean, if you live and get the cookie right, you get 100K. If you don't, sorry, I can't say it. I mean, you guys know what I mean. I don't know how I feel about this, but it's funny. It's funny for the memes. Meanwhile, on the internet, former Destiny and Marathon director Chris Barrett has announced that he is suing Bungie and Sony over his firing. If you guys didn't know about this right here, and are not big Destiny 2 or Bungie and all that kind of stuff, I mean, I used to play that game, not so much anymore because the game's not working for me, so I can't really play it. And that is the past 9 months following his departure. It's been not been too good. Also, the fact that his time, along with other employees, when Bungie and Sony did that integration, when Sony did the buyout from Bungie, they were going to be getting like X amount of money from the that deal that got put in within a certain time frame. Bungie fired a lot of those people when it was getting close to that time. And yeah, was that kind of like shitty for them to do that? Absolutely. You know, you were there and then they just kicked you out so they don't have to pay you the money. Kind of fucked up. Still, that's probably like the most diabolical thing right there that you could possibly do. So they didn't get their little like extra bonus because of that merge. Kind of sucks. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, it's Bungie, you know, they got this right there. Yeah, but this is actually getting kind of big though. So that's why I wanted to talk about that on this little section right here. I will keep an eye on this though. I don't know how this is gonna go. I know a lot of people are like suing people now like crazy when it comes to the video game department of Sony and all this other stuff and journalists right now. A lot of them are suing content creators, to corporations, to blah 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 blah. There's a lot of this going right now. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Judge is going to be very busy going into the next year. Some of them I honestly feel like they just throw out. They really hold any like merit and all that. Especially like when some of the games journalists are telling you, you know, oh, you play video games, and you're like, yeah, You like having fun? Yeah. Do you like liking stuff? Yeah. Well, you wanna know what? Fuck you. I hate you. And then you get blocked. And then, there's you like this. What? What? What do you mean? What? I thought you were hyping me up for something. I just got blocked. What? Yeah. Not that great. Not that great when that's their reaction to that right there. Nah. I honestly don't know why they even went to journalists to begin with. That they can't take like feedback. I mean, and this is a thing too, chat. Like, if you can't take feedback, just don't look at it. But the thing is, you also gotta look at feedback no matter what you do, because you wanna know why? It could actually improve on something you're doing. We need Gordon Ramsay in this. You know what? Fuck it. We need a Gordon Ramsay for the gaming side. You know how Gordon Ramsay did that Hell's Kitchen, or not Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares? He's fucking raw. Get this. Oh my god, you donkey. Is this how you run a business? Stuff like that. I honestly feel like we need that now. I honestly feel like we need like series for that. You hear that, YouTube? Do something like that. Try to do something on that. Huh? Can't do anything on that yet. No, yeah, of course you can't. I would say Amazon, but I honestly feel like Amazon ain't gonna do anything like that too. That is content right there. YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. You YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they ain't gonna do something. I honestly feel like that'll be like really good. And like, going into like these gaming spears and all that. Because I mean, in all honesty, it's crazy. It's honestly crazy what's going on. And I'm like, man, we need someone like Gordon Ramsay to come in here and just like do something like that. My words are good day. Good today. I need to turn on the air because it's so hot. Oh yeah, you're in Australia. It's cooking there. You go outside and you cook. Don't want to cook. No cooking. Humans taste too salty. I mean, what? What? Huh? I didn't say anything. What? But yeah, I honestly feel like we got to do something like that. That will be content. That would be content right there, 100%. If they actually get someone like Gordon Ramsay to go into like journalists, because I mean, there's like all these other ones that are like known and well liked and all that. I mean, same thing for like the gaming ones too. Like, you see how like games now from AAAs are coming out. Speaking of AAA stuff, it's getting kind of crazy right there. Very crazy. I know I got a video on that actually that I was looking for earlier, but I don't know if I actually like saved it onto anything on that right there. But it's crazy though. It is crazy, chat. And that will do it for the Sunday Little News Talk. Now it's time for that reaction thing that we always tend to do, which is the kind of like a little bonus we tend to do for the reaction. And that was the video that I thought I sent, and I was stupid and I didn't send it. Yeah. And let me just finish up closing that up. Okay, guess I don't have it. All right. Well, I'm stupid. But yes, that concludes the Sunday Talk Show right there. If you happen to have any videos that you guys want me to see, or anything on YouTube, Twitch, any kind of drama whatsoever that you guys see, feel free to join the Discord, or just send me a message on Twitter and all that, or Blue Sky. Just reply to one of the videos for the Sunday special, or just the weekly updates for the schedule, and I'll get to it. But Discord is more of the preferred way to go. And up to see you guys then. And there we go. Gotta get that. And that should be it for the video right there. It's about 113 Fahrenheit and 122. Oh my god, bro. You're cooking. Why would you live in Australia? In mid Australia. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Also, I have 2 videos right here, so we can react to both of them because I actually just saw that right now. Someone actually talked about that one, but I want to actually get the video itself, the main one, the big cheese, you know, that one. That's the one right there. Rhyme is about proceeds to ask Alexa. Oh no, that's not even good. That's even worse. When you know it's hot, Alexa's just gonna be like, it's just hot. That's it. It's hot. Good day. Good day. It's hot. Here we go. Got it. So we got He actually talking about it too, so that's crazy. And oh, guess I didn't copy it. Dang. Fairly hot. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of hot. How many of you guys think that's kind of hot? I think that's kind of hot, but you know. But let's get into that. Nah, it's fine because everything burns around you as you say that. But I managed to find them. We'll go to this one right now because we don't need that one. And then we'll get this one because our little friend right here talked about this. And this is intergalactic. Yeah. This is intergalactic right now. I'm going to be honest with you. Not a big fan of it. Also, I gotta love it when these ads tend to come up. There we go. Let me just make sure the audio is just fine really quick. Actually, there is no audio right now. But I'll describe it. Well, actually, no, honestly, I don't think you guys need the audio. There we go. There we go. Get it right. There was audio. I'm just stupid. I told you I was trying to be less stupid. Space Pix. It looks cool. And then I said Porsche, and I'm like, oh shit, you're trying to monopolize on Porsche right now? Ah, yes, anime. When it was good. I just kidding. It's still good. Yep, you got a bald guy. Vin Diesel. But in space. I'm being informed right now from my mods that is not a guy. And that is also not Vin Diesel. God damn it, they had one fucking job to get Vin Diesel back in this shit. Yeah, one fucking job. It's all about family, chat. No Vin Diesel. Not even his other friend. Vin Gasoline.
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right. It checks
Yeah.
out. He's hiding out around this Imperium moon.
They can't be Vin if they believe.
Excellent.
Hey, I mean,
How is that excellent?
I honestly thought it was Vin Diesel for a second. I was like, whoa, they got Vin Diesel on a Porsche space aircraft. Oh my god, this is gonna be cooked. Oh wait, why? I'm just gonna say this though.
Crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
Why?
You worry too much.
I've noticed that they have like shaved the heads off lots of female actresses when they come into the game to do this kind of stuff, and I'm like, why do you need to shave their head? Why?
I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
This is looking kind of hot though. The actress actually looks a lot more
Can you please
hotter in
stay
all
in?
honesty.
I don't need another hunter swooping in.
That's why I'm like, why did you need to shave the head though? Like that like I don't know why. Like
And so am I.
why
so
why
claim him,
bald?
Or I will find another agent.
You know that like SpongeBob where he's like bald, 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 bald. My eyes, bald.
Thank you.
Exactly like that. That's how, dude. Why are they doing that for just like jokes? Cause like, dude.
I'll see you on the other side.
Also, yeah, I think that's from the movie. Yep, SpongeBob the movie. Bald, bald, bald. About my eyes. But yeah, that's the thing. Kind of boring, as Naughty Dog has turned off their comments. You know, I told you guys that feedback is important to making a good game and all. Yeah. And they really went to that really quick, did they? They really that was like the grade A like fashion move of like, oh, you got a game that no one's not gonna really like it. Turn off the comments. We cannot have, you know, negative feedback. It's all about positivity, guys. All positivity. You can't have anything negative. What? That one guy is saying something negative, saying that this is not going to work. Execute him. Take him to the back. He's dead to me. Goodbye. We don't need your services anymore. Bang. That's all you hear. I was just like, wait, what? Yeah, that's a lot of development teams right now. You know, the one that happened that was Firewalk Studio, a lot of them are actually like that right now. They need positivity to be there. Ubisoft has that same thing, positivity. You say anything negative or like any kind of criticism, it's like, no. Look at the board. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes. No negative. No criticism. Only positive vibes. I honestly feel like that's not how to make a game. As Naughty Dog has clearly shown, they have 55 likes. Let's fucking go. To 121k dislikes. Yeah. Oh, the redeem thing is not working. Remember the little throw thing. But I'll drink some water, bro. And go for water. Usually throw water too. I think water. But yes, that's not good. When I was talking about that earlier on the Sunday. You know, you need criticism. You know, good, bad. You know, that's how you make a product good. I'm going to take a page from Gordon Ramsay right there, guys. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If you're making a product and you have 50 people that are currently eating that product or trying out that product, if you have 5 people saying they don't like it, but you have 45 other people say they do, who are you going to like listen to more? The 5 bad people or the 5 bad comments, not bad people, the 5 bad comments, or the 45 people who are liking it and constantly coming back? Which one sells more? Would you want to have 5 people coming back or 45 people coming back? That is what you have to ask yourself. And that's what they're not asking themselves right now. No development team is asking that. 5 people or 45 people? I would honestly feel like if you're in a business, you would rather have 45 people, if they like it, say, this is good. And if 5 people say they don't like it, then you know not to really like, you know, mind anything and just leave them to do that. They'll just find a different game or find a different product to go to, you know, because it's just 5 people compared to 45. Now, if you have 5 people saying it's good and 45 people saying it's bad, you know something is wrong. You know for a fact that something is wrong. And you need to change. This is 55k people liking it to 121k people disliking it. If 121k people liked it to 55k people disliking it, then you know you'll still have a good product. However, there's not that many people who are interested in it. This is what's going on with the gaming, you know, sphere right now when it comes to development. They're not looking at the feedback. They're not listening. And I know you could say, but Sin, you know, but you know, I'm just going to stop your comment right there. Guys, they have the comments off. They're official. The comments are off. how can you give criticism and tell them what needs to be heard when you're trying to hide from criticism and making your products better? Because this is how you go bankrupt. This is how you get shut down. Do I need to remind people what happened to Firewalk? Do I need to remind people what's going on with Ubisoft? How they're at risk of being bought out by their investors in France. And a lot of them probably going to be fired. That is how you lose a business. By not taking criticism. By not looking at what people like. This right here shows. And if people are going to argue with me on that, because I know some people tend to argue with me on this kind of stuff when I see the reaction video. Some people like to just like, you know, some people don't put comments, but they try to DM me saying all this kind of shit. It's like, okay, comments are off. I'm trying to tell them we need criticism. They need criticism. They need criticism, not we. They need it. Because they have a product that needs to sell. Tell me, does this look like it's going to sell right here? 100, like 55, 121. You have, it's like the same thing. You got 45 people disliking the product and 5 people liking it. Where's your money going to come from? 5 people ain't going to keep your business up. I'm going to be honest with you. I think everybody knows, like, 5 people, they're not going to keep your business up. There's just, like, mathematically, there is no way possible. No way. 45 people will keep your business up. I don't need to explain that to anybody right there. That's like very bad.
Want to miss these deals.
And then I got these ads. Gosh darn it, YouTube. I refuse to pay for these ads. Ooh, look, nice
Visit your local
motorcycle.
Cycle Gear or cyclegear.com.
Such as like a dancing. But yep, we're going to go on with Hero here. After these ads actually go away. Go away, you ads.
So guys, yesterday we were talking.
There we go. There we go. Now let's continue on. It's probably going to have to be edited out later on. But let's get on with the next bit right here for this. The actress for the new Naughty Dog game just got exposed. Yep. That's not the reason why you think the comments were disabled. People are going to say that. No, they had that comments disabled preemptively. They knew what was going to happen. There's going to be a lot of fallout. Exposed?
Talking about that
Yep.
new game from Naughty Dog, the weird name game. What is that thing called? Like Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet. I think I got it right. And today we have an update on the voice actress who has a certain clip of hers going viral. She has been exposed.
She looks better with the
talk
hair,
about
in all
that a
honesty.
moment. First, let me address some of the comments I got
Venti,
on my
yep.
prior video, the one from yesterday, as mentioned. Because there were a few comments where people thought I was being, like, too mean to Naughty Dog. This was definitely not a popular opinion. It seems like most people agreed with what I had to say, or at least the majority of what I had to say. But it's fine if you agree or disagree. The reason I want to address this in particular is because I could have explained something better in that I didn't explain this point at all, and I probably should have. And so that point, this one, is how when I saw them put in that anime stuff in the trailer, hopefully you've seen the trailer and you know what I'm talking about. If not, consider watching the prior video as we discussed the trailer and all that. But assuming you know what we're talking about, then going back to that whole anime thing, I did mention how it came off to me like Naughty Dog was pulling a, oh, hey, fellow weebs, you know, that sort of thing. Like, oh, we like anime. Our
Yeah, I honestly got that feeling too. But I didn't mind much of it because it's like, okay, well, thank you for the little nod, but game. I mean, like, okay, I mean, I like that little nod that they did, don't get me wrong. But game, you have a game, right? I'm assuming this is a game trailer. This is a game trailer. Game. I mean, thank you for the nod, but game.
main character like
That's why I saw
anime.
that for a
It
little
just
bit.
came
They had
off
that playing
really
for a bit, and I was like,
desperate and
game?
disingenuous in my opinion.
Is this the game?
And as someone who's
Game?
been into
I want
anime
game.
since, like,
Gaming,
age
gaming,
5 or
gaming, gaming,
6,
game.
and I know what it's like to have been considered an outcast for liking anime and for doing things like going to local game stores and playing Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
What? We're not outcast. We're just socially awkward. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, never mind. That's actually outcast. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. No, actually, no, he's right. Okay. Fuck. Shit. Damn it. Fuck you, Hirohe. We're into. Okay, you're gonna fucking. Alright. Outcast Hug 5. Hug. Hook. How's Haruka do that? The Hug. Outcast Hug 5.
And all that. You know, when
Spelling.
people talk about being considered an outcast, as mentioned, or being bullied for liking anime, I know what that's like. Similar to many of you guys, I've experienced the same thing. And
Well,
so
I
with
just like to
now
watch
becoming
anime
so
titles.
mainstream, there's just
Like
such
High
an
School D-
influx of like disingenuous
Never
people
mind.
getting into anime, a bunch of tourists and all that too, whether it's like individuals or corporations. So keep that point in mind. We'll refer to all that as point A. Point B is how Naughty Dog specifically, while I've never been into their games, and they never lost my goodwill because I've never been into their games, I do know that a lot of people really did enjoy Naughty Dog's games. And over the years, Naughty Dog has burned a lot of those bridges, has lost a lot of that goodwill. And
I'll be honest with you on this right here. You know, like I got into Uncharted kind of late, and I played that on my PlayStation. I'm probably not going to be renewing my PlayStation after 2025, just because I honestly feel like there's not any new games, and it's just, I mean, the hardware they have is nice, but when it comes to their selection, it's kind of shit, bro. But I did play Uncharted on stream with chat, and because it was on the recommendations. And I'll be honest with you, I played the whole collection going up to the new one, and it was actually one of the best things I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, holy shit. I got into that very late because I was like, you know, playing all these other games like Battlefield, because that was when, like, you know, that stuff was out, like Battlefield 3, Bad Company. I was more of like that when I was younger. And I got into that like very late. And I was like, oh my God. Bro, this... Oh my God, Uncharted, dude. Like, holy shit, this is fire. But then they ended it, so I was like, damn it, it's not fire anymore. I'm sad now. Bro, it's like you binge watched an entire series of whatever it is you watch, like anime or just like, you know, whatever it may be, and you're like, wow, I feel so like, you know, like, bro, that's so me right there. And then they die, and then their friend died, and then those are the people that you're rooting for, and you were kind of hoping, and you're just like, no, why have I done this? Why have I done this to myself? I binge watched the whole thing, and now I'm sad. I was happy and sad, like, oh my God, it just happened so quick. That's how I was with Uncharted. And then I saw like The Last of Us, and I haven't got into playing that game yet, but I'm looking into playing the older one, not the newer one, just because I mean it's more. Why do I need to pay more for the same story that they've told? Like, when did that game come out again? Like, what, PlayStation 3, right? When did Last of Us come out? Like the first one, I think it was around PlayStation 3. Was that like 10 years ago? I really hope I'm wrong. I think it was PlayStation 3, wasn't it? I'm checking right now. I really hope it's not PS3. Oh shit. Chat, it was on the PlayStation 3. I just checked right now. It actually came out on the PlayStation fucking 3. That was back on June 14th of 2013. And then they did a remastered on the PlayStation 4. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck, man? Chat, they keep telling the same fucking story over and over again. You can play the older title on Steam cheaper than getting the brand new one, which is essentially the same thing but cost more. Why do you have to do the same thing and charge an extra fucking like $10-$20 when the games used to cost like 50 something dollars? Now it's like 70 or 80 bucks now. To curb inflation, chat. I'd rather pay for something that's cheaper, that I can get the same experience, and it's actually the full, you know, the full experience, because they got this new Uncharted, or not Uncharted, Last of Us, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, and I'm like right here just like, what the fuck? Are they really trying? And you know what? I'm just going to say this right now. Why do they have to do this shit? Like, I found out because I never played that game, and I got into it late, and that was the Final Fantasy 7, you know? I'm playing all that right now. Also, hi Rick, how are you? I'm not Fujo. How dare you? How dare you insult me in such a way? You will now be executed behind the Ronald McDonald's house right now. Good day. But yeah. I got fucking headache because of this right there, dude. It's like, why do they need to sell the same thing, but cut it up 3 different fucking times and charge $70 for the fucking same story, where you can get the original one for like $30 and it's the full story, chat. It's the full story. Why do you need to do that? Like, why do you have to do that? Like, at least do it like, you know, $20 for the part 1, 20 for part 2, 20 for part 3, because then at least it goes to a price of a full game. But no, they gotta do the same story. Nothing new. It's just the same story with just little bits of graphic upgrades. And yeah, why? When you can go on Steam right now, or you can even go on like the original PlayStation 3 or PlayStation. No, if you have a PlayStation 4, you can get it on PlayStation 4 and it's cheaper. And you want to know what the crazy part is? You don't need to buy the parts. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. You can just get the flat out game with just the price right there. This is just a way for them getting money, because they can't have any original ideas, unfortunately. They're afraid to innovate. And the time they actually innovate, there you go. We get this. And did they listen? Chat, the likes, dislikes right there kind of showed if they listened or not. And the comments too. They had the comments disabled. That kind of showed they listened by not listening. I'm doing good. How about you, Sin? And also, no, I'm 3 steps ahead. Nani? Oh my god. But yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So you could then presume that Naughty Dog might be a bit desperate
all
to
right,
try and
Charlie.
earn some goodwill back, either earning it back with their old community or achieving new goodwill with a new base of players. So when I factor in that, which we'll now refer to as
Modern player base, chat. That's the modern what they say the modern player basis with quote unquotes. That's non-existent.
point B, along with point A, the anime stuff. And by the way, Neil Druckmann is also apparently claiming that the game takes inspiration from Akira and Cowboy Bebop. To me, it comes off like Naughty Dog very disingenuously.
Wait, what? The Game of the Year PlayStation sale is a joke. There's only deluxe editions that are $70. Hey, we want Game of the Year, guys. That would be like $70+. Thank you for being a loyal fan. What the fuck, man?
Anime to try to appeal to certain people, and all that stuff just has like the opposite effect on me. Some corpos trying to be like, oh hey, we like that thing that you like. It will literally make me more wary of what they're trying to do, especially if that thing happens to be anime. And we've already got to deal with all these corpo leeches and tourists, and that's why I judge the trailer more harshly than I may normally judge something. But I also think that my reasons are very reasonable for doing such. Thanks for your patience in me explaining that. Now let's move on to the new stuff
Oh my
with
God.
the actress for this character, Jordan, the main character in the new game. And as mentioned in the intro, a clip of hers has surfaced and is now going viral in gaming circles.
Oh, I wonder what that
Here
is.
that particular clip.
And then as far as with non-binary and transgender, I hope that we just start seeing that the future is here whether we like it or not. We need to not just accept it, but embrace it. Embracing something and seeing not only the beauty of it in it, but the way that it contributes to the world and contributes into the way that anybody of any gender, race, creed, color can form their identity and can walk through the world with pride and their chin up high, like, I think is so important for the generation coming behind us.
She sounds like a total creep. This would be the sort of person who's like constantly trying to get
Like, okay, like, oh, hang on. You said the Skyrim special edition for $30 is not even the anniversary edition. Oh god. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like that. You know, like that mindset. Like, and I honestly feel like, you know, it's okay to have that mindset. But dude, chat. Like, this is video games. Like, you know, you don't need to bring this stuff in with that right there, because, you know, you just like, chat. The main purpose of a video game is to get away from real life and not to push any kind of like what you see in the real life into the video game, because people are just going to be unhappy. Because you get a video game to like basically leave the real world for a little bit and go into this other one that looks really amazing, you know? Like, you guys know what I mean. You guys probably played like a lot of these other games and you're like, you have a big connection. You're like, oh, I like to go back in here because it's so amazing, and, you know, XYZ reasons. But like, you guys don't need to bring this in here, especially like, you know, like that right there. But
the people that crack the egg,
the
or
fact that it
whatever,
also surfaced
that
too.
whole thing of don't
Not-
just
this
accept it,
didn't
embrace
help.
it.
We need to not just accept it, but embrace it.
I bet she's saying this stuff mostly for self-serving reasons too, because you know how it is with Hollywood. They're super weird like that. All of these
I'll
fake
be honest
people
with you.
trying to one up each other.
I'll be honest with you. Hollywood has not been good for a while. Hollywood's scary. I know. I'm actually being honest with you. Hollywood's scary. Like, a lot of people go missing. Like, when it comes to young actors, actresses, and all that, you know, they just bye bye. But video games can make people feel seen or even just accepted. But that's the purpose of the video game as it was. You don't need to like really push on, you know, this other stuff, because it was already there. But now they're trying to force it more of what it is, you know, what like they're trying to put more stuff in there that doesn't need to be in there, because it's already there for most of them. And there are different genres for that too. But you can make a game and not try to go into another existing IP. Like, you guys see what I'm trying to say? Like, you don't need to like think of like Battlefield. You have like, I don't know how many guys like play like Call of Duty or Battlefield games. Like, you get someone who doesn't believe in guns to make the gun mechanics in game. They're not gonna like it, and they're not gonna give it their A game. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't need to force that onto an existing game. Make your own game. That's all what people are trying to tell when it comes to this. Don't force your way into existing games that already have like a huge, you know, audience for it. Make something, you know, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know people like, oh, I want to feel heard, blah 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 blah. Like, hey dude, make a game. Don't invade another existing game with a huge player base that already liked the game as it was, because this is what the game was, like Call of Duty or Battlefield, you know? Like, you know, you don't want to push that onto that, because people are going to get pissed. As it's being shown right now, people are pissed because of that. Just I've said that so many times. If you guys feel like you can do it, make a game. Just make the game how you want to make it. Go with the concept. Try to work on a concept, you know. That's it. For instance, Spider-Man 2, they wanted to keep pushing inclusivity and diversity. I mean, for Spider-Man 2, it was like, I really wasn't like, you know, I mean, I played Spider-Man 1. I liked it, but it wasn't anything that I'd like to come back to. That's the thing, Rick. I really was not all that like, oh yes, like Spider-Man 2, I'm definitely going to get. I was like, you know, I played Spider-Man, the first one, and I was like, it was a nice little experience, but it's something that like, oh, I'm not going to, you know, I wasn't anything really wanting to go back into, you know. It was like, it was just like, it's okay, just for like the moment, but not so much. Oh yeah, and then the sweet baby though, that's the thing though, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, you guys don't need to like jump into existing games and kind of change them up how you feel like they need to be, when you can make your own. That's all it is. Like, I know some people are going to say, but they tried that, Sin. They tried that. It didn't work because they had all this other stuff. And it's like, well, that was just people making the game when they were angry. And when you're angry, it's not going to it's not going to pan well. It's really not. It's really not going to pan well at all. You got to go in it with like a nice, friendly attitude that kind of goes with what you guys want, instead of trying to really force it and be rude about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you can, if you make, it's called being humble when you make a game. You don't need to have all these like fancy, like, you know, stuff right here. How do you guys think these studios started off? You know, the ones that unfortunately, like what you said, Rick, with the Sweet Baby Inc. You know, how did they start off? They started off small and humble. They didn't have much. They didn't have all these like fancy toys. They never had any of that. Like, they didn't have like all these like big servers going like 8 parking lots, you know, blah 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 blah, with X feet this way, feet that way, you know, math. They didn't have that. They were just like a small independent indie developer. And then they just slowly built up their community over time. That's what I'm trying to tell when it comes to like all these people doing this shit. If you guys are confident to do this stuff, make your own game, different title, different stuff. If it sells and people like it, then it's good. But you cannot focus just on hate. You cannot focus just on that and sell that as the point, as it is hate. The only reason why I'm saying that, because there was one game in particular that kind of showed that. And even I wasn't like, because it's like, it just seemed like a very hateful game, like just for everybody. And I mean, and then, you know, people are gonna say like, well, Bully, yeah, no, because Bully was like that. I mean, I checked it out and I was like, you know, it's not really my cup of tea. And that's the thing, everyone has their own cup of tea, guys. Cup of teas are different for everybody. Some people like, you know, this tea, you know. Some people like the other tea, you know, like, but they don't like the one you're drinking. That's how it is. This is why I like and appreciate indie devs. They do what the AAAs do. Well, remember, AAA started off as indies at one point, but they built up, as I was saying. They just had, you know, and it's like, again, you don't need the shiny toys and all that. Just make your own little independent single player game and build up on that. And then when people keep liking and playing it and you just keep adding on to it, just add more to the story. That's all it is. Like, they can make their own games if they're confident enough. But the fact that every time I tell them, like, people don't like when you go into this, you should, you know, you should do, try making your own independent games with a friendly narrative and blah 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 blah. And then they get pissed at me for saying that. And it's like, well, hey, I'm trying to tell you, you know, you don't have to work with, like, you know, these other people right here. And yeah, like that's fucking it right there. It's like, you don't need to invade someone's space. Like, you know, if they like, you know, Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything, again, cup of teas are different for everybody else. If you go in and put like a little bit of extra sugar, or you're going to be an asshole and put salt in the tea, then you know what's going to happen. It's like, you're drinking your tea. How would you feel like if someone put salt in your tea? How many of you guys would like that? You're drinking a tea. It's nice. It's sweet. And how would you feel like if someone put salt in it? Like, honestly, like they put like, you know, that sea salt. They put that. They just put a lot in there, and now your tea tastes salty. Would you get pissed if someone did that? I'm not going to eat the salt packet. Oh, you are going to eat the salt. Oh, okay. All right. Well, oh, you said not ew. Okay. Yeah. See, like, no, like no one's going to drink the tea. They're going to get pissed that you do that. And then they're going to throw the tea at you because, like, hey, bro, why the fuck did you put salt in my tea? It was good. If I was drunk, tea, yeah. Now, if it was that T, then I guess maybe we could do that right there. But yeah, no, like people will get pissed. Like that's what this is all about, and that's what I'm been saying for fucking like past like oh my god like so many times like guys just do that. See, look for Rick. Rick says, I honestly prefer fantasy settings to escape the real life like this. This is why I play Final Fantasy 16 sometimes on my third playthrough, and I'm loving it. That's exactly what it is, and that's your cup of tea, Rick. That's what I'm trying to tell these developers that are invading these existing spaces. If you feel like that tea is good, and you're going to put this in there to ruin the tea that someone else is currently enjoying and sipping on, make your own tea separate. That is it. That is all they have to do. Because then you'll have your own base to work with. That's it. Like, you know, like none of this shit would be going off to this levels if they actually listen to what I had said right there. Like, and people like me that do things. There's not that many of us that say that, but it's right there. The thing is that trans people feel like it makes it more of escape from reality to that to the blah 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 blah. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, yeah. I can't say it though, because like, you know, like the auto mod for this right here kicked in. That's Twitch's auto mod. But dude, I like, I know your chat can't see that, but yeah. I honestly feel like that's okay, but it's like, you know, you can make your own game. Like Charlie, like you know, like you can tell them to make their own game that goes around something that you like, and it doesn't have to go into an existing base that has like, you know what I was saying, like the 45 to 5 people. It's like, you know, that game, like, you know, the game is not going to sell because now the 45 people, like I don't know how to say this though, like, but I'll just say how it is, how I think it should be. Most people, you know, will, like, if they're arguing with you, they want the product to be good. They want it to stay exactly how it is because this is, and it's like, again, 45 people are saying this is how it is compared to 5 people who are saying this right here. If 45 people are disliking it, then you know something's wrong. 45 people are liking it, you know you don't need to change anything. Case is though, like, you know, 45 people are saying, you know, they don't like it. The developers are turning off their messages to, you know, blocking critical feedback, and it's hurting them. People that are done with the running around, kind of like how this goes, it's they don't say anything on that right there. Like, they just walk away and don't say anything. That's all it is, guys. It's they don't have to come back if they don't like it, because they won't say anything. They just won't come back. That's it. I gotta go. Thanks for chatting me. I'll try to pop in another time. All right, Charlie, take care. I'll have to see you next time. I gotta go take a shower. Yeah, that's right, Rick. Go take a shower, you stinky. But yeah, I honestly feel like that's the case. Like, again, people will just vote with their feet. They won't say anything. The people who are talking right now, those are the people that are still hoping that, you know, these development teams can go back to the right course. I'm waiting for the day when no one says anything. And I'll be honest with you. I feel like the best way, if you don't like a product right now, because apparently it's telling them, hey, change this right here, please, we beg you, dude. Like, this isn't what I was promised, you know, what, like, when I got in. Just do what, like, Gordon Ramsay said to, like, the people who did that right there. And I honestly believe that is actually true. Just don't come back. Don't say anything. Just walk out. Silence sometimes speaks louder than words when it comes to situations like this. I know a lot of people probably don't want that because they want their games to continue on and the studio that made those games to continue living on. But sometimes you just, you know, you have to walk. Yeah, you just gotta walk. And that's the tough part, just walking. But if you know nothing's gonna get done, might as well take your business, your money somewhere else. And I feel like that's why why it just keeps coming up.
with their virtue signaling. And the other reason that I say it
And
comes
then,
off
yep,
as
virtual
self-serving
signaling
is
too.
because what she said won't even actually help trans people either. Telling people to not just accept it, but embrace it would only further increase animosity. Let's also discuss what she said about forming an identity. So this part here.
Embracing something and seeing not only the beauty of it in it, but the way that it contributes to the world and contributes
She looks like
into
a Star
the way
Wars
that
character. I just noticed that.
anybody of any gender, race, creed, color can
The newer
form
one,
their
not a good one.
identity and can walk through the world with pride and their chin up high. Like, I think is so important for the generation coming behind us.
The way that she reduces identity to only be about things like race, color, gender, it's very reductive and rudimentary. It's like a very
And those are the things that people don't want to hear when they're trying to get away from it. Again, if you don't like it, make your own game, guys. Just fucking it. If you say it's too hard to make a game, then maybe, you know, go to internship, learn how to make a game, make it on like a little side project with you and a few others, you know, something that some people that like represent you, to kind of get people who are like, you know, again, like how she did this right here, have their own little sphere somewhere else in the gaming section, but not interfering with the, you know, the bigger player base, you know, that like the base that has the big fan as it is, you know, like the 45 people example, 50 people, 45 people will like it, but 5 people don't. Again, like, you know, the 5 people want to play that game. Hey, look, you got 5 people on top of whatever people you got in that game genre that's centered for that, you know, group. Again, they could just make their own fucking games, but, you know, one of them was made by hate, and that didn't go well. The player numbers kind of show it.
shallow surface level way of thinking of things and looking at people. Further cementing my point of how surface level she views all this stuff is a quote that she made, which Fandom Pulse reported on, where she talks about representation in media, and once again makes everything about outward appearances, acting like you can only relate to a character if that character also looks like you do. But let me know your opinion on all of this stuff in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this brief segment. That's all I got for today. Have a great rest of your Saturday though, a great weekend. Consider liking and or subscribing if you enjoyed my coverage, and I'll see you in the next.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, you see, like, dude, like, this shit comes in, and it's like, guys, you got the people who make this, I know they're like, what, like, they're trans activists and all that. How come they don't make their own independent studio, indie studio, and just work on that? Like, you know, like, again, you don't need the fancy toys, you know, all the little like bells and whistles that, you know, the bigger ones have, like AAA. Just start off humble. That's it. And if you guys are going to argue saying, hey, you know, like, no, we need this stuff now, it's like, well, you're rushing. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to piss someone off. Oh, wait, hang on, that's happening right now. Yeah, yep. Oh, wow, who would have guessed? You're rushing this shit. Instead of taking a nice, humble approach, you do this. This is why I like a lot of games that I got into. I'm like, man, they're not as good as they once were, dude. Like 100%. They're like a shadow of their former glory. I feel it's so bad. And this is my way of thinking, but people kind of hate it from the trans side and all that. I say, hey, if you're happy, I'm happy. You know, I honestly don't care. But if you're starting to force the ideology onto me when I'm trying to do something I like, then we might have a problem. It's like, I honestly feel like I like, you know, people who are like, you know, all of that people are saying right now, I honestly feel like I don't care. What they do is that makes them happy, as long as they don't force the ideology that they have onto others, because then it's not going to pan well. I know that's not going to pan well. And I think these people are still coping that it's not going to pan well. So that's what I think on that right there. They need to make their own community and start humble and small and just, you know, nice and friendly. Not like Dustboard, where it's just full of hate. Like, you go in there trying to make a product that's just going to piss people off. Well, who would have guessed that they would have like only like 50 something people left playing it? Yeah, that's not a lot right there. I'm honestly surprised they're still up right there. They've actually lasted a lot more longer than Concord, which is crazy. But I think that shall be it for today, though, everybody. We got our little reaction. We got our little, like, you know, Sunday little segment going on right now. So I got to go and editing all of that right now. So it's a little bit of a change up this time around. I usually do like this in the midpoint, and then I do the meanwhile section. But I just wanted to change this up. Also, I had a little bit of technical difficulties because I thought I saved it and I didn't. So I had to go share it on my thing so I can actually find it and play it. But how are your guys' you know, thoughts on like AAA gaming? Should they do what I said, make their own gaming sphere on what they say, and start it up nice and humble instead of just trying to focus on we need to get this shit done and fast? Because you're going, again, as I said, they're going to make mistakes. So mistakes may piss people off. As right now, it is showing. They don't need the nice whistles and all that. It will slowly build up over time. The thing is, it takes longer to build a bridge than to destroy it. You can burn bridges like that. You can blow up bridges just like that. It takes longer to build a bridge than to just destroy it. And that's my thoughts on that. But how do you guys feel about that, though? I'll leave that on the YouTube section right there for you guys to leave your opinions on it later on, because I do read most of the comments, though. I also did see the one from the yeah, I did see that one from Anya right there. Or yeah, I did see that one. But that shall do it for today, everybody. That shall do it for today. I will find somebody to raid, so you guys can get those channel points and either save it up for VIP, other little rewards that we have. I know most of the time you guys like to use it for like throwing, you know, credits at me while throwing like food and all this kind of stuff. So take it as you will. And let's see who we can find to raid. I need to boot up Opera because I never even had to load it. Well, actually I did, but the technical difficulties that happened earlier, which was not great, Do not recommend. We have Alara still on right now, so we could probably raid Alara. Following Alara, I believe is doing her Sabathon. Sabatha. Is this Sabatha or Sabathon? I know I saw her, so. All right. She is doing, oh god, oh, she's doing that. Oh boy. That looks fun. So we're going to raid Alara right now. If you guys want any channel points, stick around for the raid. I will be putting the raid command right now. Make sure you put that. There you go. Was it raiding? Oh, wait. Fuck. Ah, wrong one. Great. There we go. If you happen to be a follower, feel free to copy down that raid message right there from Stream Elements. Now, if you happen to be one of the few people that have used a Prime or been gifted a sub, or just, you know, bought a sub, which is, you know, most appreciated but not required, you can copy down this raid message right here. It goes rating S. Yes, rating subscriber message. You can copy down that one. And we will go raid Alara. She's currently doing her subathon. Why do I keep saying Sabatha? I don't know why I keep saying that. But we're going to raid her. Start the raid right now. You're going to be sure to go in there, give her a follow. We're part of a little little group that we did, and I think they have the anniversary coming up, so feel free to follow her. I will know if you don't follow her. I have my means and all that. We do know each other, so I will know. I will always know. I know everything. I just kidding. No, I don't. I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner right now too. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner too, but it's definitely gonna be steak, maybe. Or fish. Maybe steak fish. I don't know. But I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll be putting the stream schedule up a little bit later on, probably like at 6. So look forward to that and all the stuff that we're going to be doing for the week. And I will see you then. Have a most wonderful rest of your evening. If you're going to stay on for a little while longer, because if it's nighttime for some of you guys in those areas, sweet dreams. If you're on the other side of the world, it's probably morning. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.